What's up guys, it's the First Gamer bringing you another Smash Bros video, and today I am playing Roy. Now, in my last Smash Bros video I said this video would be a bit of an update video, because I have a few things I really want to talk about regarding a few things I plan on doing on my channel. Now, the most notable one that I'm going to start off with is probably one I'm sure is a certain video that I'm sure a lot of people are kind of hoping for, though I feel like interest in it has kind of gone down, is Fire Emblem Heroes Unnecessary Censorship Part 3. Now, I could tell by the comments of the second video that there are still people interested in it, but in comparison to the views on the second one, in comparison to the first one, it doesn't look like as many people are actually as interested, because I would have thought that maybe the views would have been a little closer, but it's like 50,000 apart, so I don't know. Is that just a typical thing that happens with these types of things? But it's still clear that people you guys here on my channel still like my Fire Emblem Heroes content. I mean, my summoning video on Lynn's Legendary Banner was, got a lot more views than my other stuff, so, it's still clear that I know what my fan base is into, I guess. If I can call this a fan base. Can I call you guys my fan base? I mean, are you really fans of me? Do you like me? Am I a cool person to you? Am I? I don't know. I'm not cool, am I? No, I'm not cool. I'm just a person. But what am I talking about? Yeah, and I am planning on making a part 3, but there's a few things I want to have happen before I make part 3. I kind of did the same thing with part 2, and those goals came by a lot faster. Like, I think I said I wanted 100 subscribers and 10,000 views on the first one before I made the second one, and that went by so quickly. And not only did it go incredibly quickly, it went beyond my expectations. Like, I mean, that video is almost at 100,000 views now, and I think when I made the second part 2 I was at like 70,000, which is crazy to think about. So I'm going to actually ask for quite a lot for making part 3, and that's not because I'm being greedy in terms of getting more views and stuff. I just want the next video to be out, or take a while for it to come out, because the thing is, I'd like for there to be more characters in the game that I can, mess around with their dialogue, obviously. And I think that would make it more fun. And so I want to get more ideas. I mean, there's some stuff that's already in the game that I've thought about and think would be kind of funny, so that's also going to be there, but for the most part I do want newer character dialogue that I can use. And quite a few characters have been added in the game since my last Unnecessary Censorship video, but I still would like there to be a little bit more, because I really haven't had too many good ideas yet. So here's what I'm going to ask for. First of all, I want the first Unnecessary Censorship video to reach 100,000 views. Now, it's less than 1,000 away from that, so that shouldn't take too long. So that's not a big one. And in fact, I might even ignore that one. The second one is I want the second half to reach, I'm going to say 45,000 views. It's currently at a little under 40,000, but I think I'm okay with 45,000. I was considering going 50, but you know what? I don't want it to take too long, so I'm going to say 45,000 on part 2. And the next thing I want is the biggest thing I'm going to ask for today. I'm currently at 463 subscribers, or I think 464 actually, and at first I was going to go 800, but now I'm going to say 700 subscribers before the next one. And if I get to 800, I might as well ignore the other two things if they don't happen. So it's all those things with 700 subscribers or just 800. Like, that's not too far away, but I want it to be a decent length apart. Like, I want it to be a while before that third part comes out, so that there's more characters in the game and there's more dialogue that I can manipulate, basically. So it's not just me being greedy for more subs. Really, it's not. I just really like the idea of having a few more characters in the game for me to mess around with. Because I mean, some of the characters that I used dialogue from in the third part had come out like 2 days before I started working on it. Like, I think the most recent banner was the one with the new Crom and Morgan and the 2 Morgans. So, that was like 2 days before I started editing that video. So yeah, that's why I want it to be a while before it happens. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Now, as for other things regarding my channel, I mean, there's not really much. All I can really say is that these Smash videos are not going to be as common. Now I'm pretty much only going to use them to just talk about stuff that's, worth talking about, like, mainly regarding my channel. So these are pretty much all going to be update videos from now on. So, as I said before, Showdown's going to become the main series on my channel. I mean, maybe if there's not much to talk about in terms of updates on my channel, I'll actually just upload those Smash replays anyway, because I want to finish those before Smash 5 come out, because it would just be kind of odd for me to have Smash 4 content while Smash 5 is out, even though I probably won't be able to make Smash 5 content, because I don't know if they'll have the YouTube uploader again, and even if they do, at that point we have to pay for internet, and it'll be a bit before I'm able to do that. But yeah, there's that. Also, I'm thinking about doing more games on my channel, because I don't want to just do Showdown, but I'm not really sure what games I'm capable of doing, because my computer is so old. Like, I think it's like a decade old almost. It's like an old Mac laptop, and it's not really capable of running a lot of things well. Like, you saw my Flash 2 video with my friend. That was horribly laggy, but it was kind of entertaining to watch, mainly because of our commentary. It was just me and my friend screwing around, being stupid, and complaining about this game that we couldn't play very well because of our bad connection and bad running of the game, just because of our trash computers. I'm pretty sure his isn't all that great either, so both of our bad computers kind of combined to make such a horrible connection in the multiplayer of Smash Flash 2. And I mean, Smash Flash 2 doesn't really have a very good online mode to begin with, so that's just on top of all that. But I do want to play more games. I am thinking of playing the other Bloons Tower Defense games. I did play the first one and beat it. That was a pretty fun video to do. I, of course, want to do more Heroes content, although, yeah, I don't really have a good way to record that right now. I really need a new phone that has the feature to record video, because, like, someone told me I could do that with my phone. Mine is an iPhone 5, it's pretty old. I don't really, try to get the newest model of phone, because, I don't really think it's important to me. So, oh man, I'm mad at this villager player. I'm just getting annoyed from probably the projectile spam. But anyway, I just got sidetracked completely because I said that. Okay, so I couldn't find a way for it to work. I don't know, they told me something in the system settings or something, I think. Not system settings, some general settings? I don't know. I forget what it's called, but one of those things, he said that's where it is, but I couldn't find it there, and it didn't seem to work, so I don't know. I'm just gonna assume I need a better phone. Or maybe I'm just being dumb and missing it completely. But until then, I do have another Fire Emblem summoning video I'm planning on making. I am making one on the Ryoma banner, which I've already recorded a bit of it. I'm going to record it in separate parts, because I want to go until the banner's gone, and I think I want to show a bit of my summons on the stance skills banner as well, because that's going to go on a little bit after that banner, so I'm also going to summon a bit on that after I've summoned everything I want to on that banner, and then that video will finally come out, probably around the time the stance skills banner is gone. What else is there to say? Another thing I've been thinking about doing, well, in terms of like new shows on my channel, or new games to play, I just don't know what I could play, because the thing is, my recording software that I use cannot record game audio, so it needs to be a game that where the audio doesn't matter, which is why I went with Bloons Tower Defense. The audio in that game really doesn't matter, and that's also why Showdown's become one of my main games. Again, audio in that doesn't really matter. I can just play music in the background, it's all the same, really. But I don't really know what other games would not need audio. I've been trying to get like an emulator for like a Pokemon game for me to randomize, or for like, for instance, I'm playing Roy. I wanted to see if I can get an emulation of a translated version of Binding Blade, but I couldn't find one. I think Nintendo has gotten rid of them all. They really need to release that on like freaking well, I believe they are gonna do like whatchamacallit. It's not gonna be called shoot, why am I forgetting what it's called? Virtual Console. They're doing like something called Nintendo Classics on Switch. I think that was something that was at least rumored. I don't know about it being official, but apparently that's something that might happen. So I don't know, maybe they'll get, I mean, they localized Earthbound or Mother 1, so I don't know, maybe they'll get more games that are Japan exclusive, a translated version for that. And maybe Binding Blade will be one of them? Or some of the other older Fire Emblem games that we have not been able to play? Maybe? Because I would really like to play Roy's game, honestly. Like, Roy's one of my favorite characters in Smash, and I'd like to know more about, you know, those characters from that game. And, you know, I like Roy in Heroes as well. And maybe they'll, you know, make a remake of his game. Like, a lot of people have been saying that, you know, ever since they remade Gaiden with full voice acting, maybe they'll make more remakes of older Fire Emblem games that haven't come to the US. So, I'm hoping they do that. That would be really cool. And I really like the voice of Roy in Heroes from Ray Chase. I think he does a great job with him. And I just like how his name is Ray, and he's playing Roy, just one letter off. It's kind of funny. Hopefully he'll be the voice of Roy in Smash 5. I mean, that would be cool. If Roy's even in Smash 5, that is. I'm sure he will be. I doubt they'd take him out. I don't know. I just get the feeling they wouldn't. I get the feeling all the DLC characters are going to return. Something just makes me feel that way. In fact, Sakurai said himself he doesn't really want to remove characters. He just wants to add more. So it's unclear whether or not he will. But, I completely got sidetracked. Oh, that was interesting how that worked. But anyway, I wanted to talk about my channel, not like Smash and stuff. But what else is there really to say? Like, I don't know, if you guys have any suggestions for like games that I should play on here, that I could play on here, that, you know, I don't need like a powerful computer to run, like maybe just some random Flash indie game that might be interesting, and that, you know, the audio doesn't matter, because I cannot record the audio with my recording software at all. It's just that bad. Like, it's actually not something I downloaded, it's something that Mac computers just have. I don't know why they don't do audio, it's just the screen itself. Like, you can record voiceover and what's happening on screen, and that's it. You can't record the audio of what's going on screen, so it's not very good. So, you know, I actually want to get a new computer. I plan on doing that, getting one eventually. I don't know when that'll happen, because, I mean, computers are pretty expensive, so it's not exactly an easy thing to get. My parents did tell me they would gift me a computer for graduating high school, just as a graduation gift. I mean, that's what I asked for, at least. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, or how long it'll take for that to happen. I think this Falcon is an NPC right now. Yeah, this is definitely an NPC at that point. I don't know why I left it in. Probably the spike earlier. Um, I got sidetracked again. So yeah, hopefully I can get a better computer and be able to play better games and maybe get better recording software. I know one that's good, but it costs quite a bit of money. It's like 100 or something. It's something this one YouTuber I watched for a while used. Well, I still subscribe to him and watch him. So, you know. Actually, that was the YouTuber source on Croxon. He was part of this thing I was part of a while back called the Elysian League. It was like a Pokemon showdown league. What's it called again? It was like a... I forget what it's called exactly, but it's... I forgot what it's called. It was like a Pokemon League challenge thing. Like there were quite a few videos on it. Like I have playlists of the first 3 seasons of it. I don't know if that's still a thing he's doing with other people, but I'm not part of it anymore. I kind of lost interest in it, I think. Is that why I stopped doing it? It's just I got bored of it. I doubt that's the only reason. I don't even remember at this point. That was so long ago. That was still fun to be a part of. Anyway, the thing he used to record like a few Pokemon fan games and hacks. He told me what it was called, and I looked it up, and you know, it looks like something that would be interesting to use. It's about $100-something, so that's, you know, I guess it's not too costly for something like that. I don't think. I don't know how much are those usually cost. I don't know, and that actually are good. Anyway. I don't know. And then another thing I need is I need capture card. I actually need a lot of things to make my YouTube channel better. Is a new computer, a recording software for the computer to record gameplay, and I need a capture card to record games on like the Switch and stuff. Yeah, I need all of those things, and that will be, you know, a thing. Okay, that was a nice roll and read. Yeah, so hopefully the future of my channel holds something good and something good to look forward to. Is there anything else I had to talk about? I don't really think so. Oh, I completely forgot. So back on the topic of unnecessary censorship part 3. Yes, I've already told you all the things I want before making it. All the goals I have in mind. That includes, what the heck did I say again? 700 subs, 100,000 views on the first one, 45,000 on the second one. And I said 700 subs already, or just 800 subs alone would do it. And another thing is, well, like I said earlier, I noticed that the interest in it has kind of gone down. I haven't seen any comments about it. I haven't seen any new comments on the older videos, and the increase of views has gone down significantly. Like, there's hardly any more people watching it. Like, even for the second one, like, no one seems to be looking into it. Not even the people who have watched the first one, because like that's a whole 50,000 views, which I assume would be about maybe 40,000 different people, maybe less than that. Because I'm sure some people have watched it twice. Maybe like to show friends, or like to comment something, or to respond to a comment, I guess. What else was I thinking of? I just completely got sidetracked again. Or I lost my train of thought, rather. What was I just about to say? But anyway, oh, right. So I want to know, are you guys still interested in part 3? That's what I want to see in the comment section below of this video. Are you still interested in seeing part 3? Like, that's all I want to know from you guys. That's all I need to know is, are there still people who still want to see it? So, yeah, that's all I need is 100,000 views in the first one, 45 on the second one, 700 subs, and just a comment, a couple of comments saying that you still want to see it, you're still interested in seeing it, that you're hoping to see it, that you, I don't know, just that you're looking forward to seeing it soon. Just, I want to know that they're still interested in it, that there's a reason for me to do it again. Because, like, I don't know, I want to make these videos because, you know, people enjoy it. Not just because, I don't know, I can. Because the first time I did it, the first one I did it just because, you know, I liked the idea that IDCSAO did, and I wanted to do my own version of it. And the second one I just did it because people wanted it. And, you know, if people still want to see that, I'd like to deliver that. So I just need to know, do you want to see it? Because if it's something that no one wants to see, then why bother make it? I'm not really, to be honest, I'm not as, you know, into doing it as I was before. Like, I mean, I wasn't really into it the second time either. I was only really excited about it this first time. But, the second time, I mean, I still did enjoy it, doing it, like, editing it, and then watching it afterwards. Because, you know, I still thought it was a pretty funny video, and I, you know, liked the ideas I had for that concept. And so, yeah, I just need to know, do you still want to see it? Are there just that... I keep repeating myself, I shouldn't be doing that. I just don't know what else to say, really. Just, are you interested? Okay, end of the story. Are you interested? Let me know. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I had to talk about today. So I guess we'll just, look over this gameplay, this, nice Roy gameplay. Roy's a pretty fun character in Smash 4. I really hope they keep him in Smash 5. Honestly, the only character I'd be, like, okay with losing, it would probably be Lucina or Corrin. I mean, I know a few friends of mine who would not like to see Corrin go, and even though I enjoy Lucina more than Marth, personally, because I don't really like the tipper effect, I like the consistency of her blade more. I would honestly be okay with her just being an alt for Marth. And heck, maybe they'll change up Marth, because honestly, the tipper effect, even though it's been a thing since Melee for him, I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's always been a thing for Marth. And in Smash 4, it's honestly its strongest, I think. Like, because you can kill with Marth at like 21%, it's ridiculous. With tipper and rage, like, it's actually disgusting. And but yeah, that's always been a mechanic for Marth. But I would be okay if they took it out, honestly, like, if they made Marth a mixture of Marth and Lucina, where, like, instead of, you know, always having that tipper effect, it would be like, you'd have the longer range that Marth's sword has with the consistency of Lucina's blade, but maybe only certain moves have tipper effects, like, for instance, what's it called? The Shield Breaker. Like, maybe that move, still has a tipper effect. I think that would be cool. I think the forward smash is, like, the one that really needs to stay, the same. Like, or say, consistent. And I think up smash with tipper would be fine. It would make sense. But down smash should also say, consistent, because honestly it's not a very good move on Marth. And on Lucina, it's meh. So yeah, that's what I would hope for, is that instead of, like, having every move have a tipper, maybe some moves have a tipper effect and others don't. I think that would just make Marth a lot better, personally. But anyway, back on Roy. Yeah, he's a fun character in this game. I like to think of him as my secondary, or at least I've thought of him as a secondary for the longest time. I'm not really sure now, because more recently I haven't really been playing Roy that much. Or, Shulk, who I've considered my main. I've actually been playing Lucina the most, and Captain Falcon. Like, I feel like they're my most reliable characters. Honestly, because honestly, Roy and Shulk they're interesting characters and they have cool stuff about them, but they're just not that good. Like, you really need to be able to, like, read your opponent's moves, like, so carefully to get good at them, like, and I don't think I have that kind of, skill at this game. Meanwhile, Cat and Falcon and Lucina, I feel like they're a bit simpler. Most of Cat and Falcon's moves do combo into each other, and he's got pretty good kill setups, and some kill confirms even, like, falling up air to knee, and, you know, a lot of good 50-50s that, you know, can work, like down throw knee or down throw air dodge knee. Whereas I feel like Roy's 50-50s are not really 50-50. Like, for instance, down throw up smash, I feel like most people know about that. At this point, that's more like a 30-70, if you ask me, not a 50-50. And yeah, see there, people can just jump out of his combos, pretty much. They can jump out of it or air dodge out of it. Most of them won't air dodge though, because, you know, down throw up smash is still a kill option, but he does still have some pretty early kill moves. So he's still strong. If you can hit your attack just right, you're gonna kill someone really early. And then with Shulk, like, I mean, his range is amazing. The Monado arts are really fun to mess around with. And he's also got some pretty cool 50-50s, and, you know, getting that air slash off stage is extremely satisfying, but most people can avoid it. It's not very safe to go for. And plus, his moves are so slow, like, they have such bad frame data, it's hard to really get wins for him. Unless you're, like, really good, and I'm about to kill this. Wow. Okay, that's the end of this video. I can't continue talking. The recording's about to end. So this is the first gamer signing out. Okay. Alright, I wanted more to say, but that's the end of that. Alright, cool.